Alrighty, my darling, if you needed a little extra steam for your engine, let's talk about the DooDoo department and what's going on over there, okay? Because they are going to have to come on out and admit, not that any of the people behind them cares one bit, that no, the Department of Efficiency couldn't do anything efficiently. And in fact, we're at a deficit. We paid more than they were able to cut and save. And I'm using air quotes because their savings was really just them cutting contracts that were already completed and stuff like that. They promised $1 trillion and they delivered a deficit. Okay, but here's what they were able to do. What they were able to do, aside from taking money from us and fiddling with all of our information, co-sugar daddy DooDoo was able to dismantle every single agency that was investigating or doing regulations on any one of his companies. So we got rid of all of those pesky, fraudulent overspends that were looking into him. He canceled contracts and then gave them to himself and his company. So there was that, which was definitely not a conflict of interest or anything. He would say so if it was, you guys, okay? So that's totally cool. We've been paying for them to, I don't even know what. Their expenses have been millions per week in expenses that we've been paying for these people, and we don't even know what they're doing. But now we also have whistleblowers stepping forward, and they are saying that within moments of the DooDoo department running in there and creating their own logins, remember when they were forcing their way into every department and sticking in USBs and fucking with shit, right? Well, apparently, according to the whistleblowers, because the government is no longer investigating anything Ruski does in terms of trying to get into our information. Gee, I wonder why they shut down any investigation into Ruski like the instant they got into power. I wonder why. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that, according to this whistleblower, Ruski, within 15 minutes, would use the logins that DooDoo department created to access our systems. I'll say that again. Ruski has been using the DooDoo department username and passwords to access the departments of government, okay? And just for extra shits and giggles, if you wanted anything additional, okay? Ruski also has access to any information that's going through the links that is star, okay? So while we're using those for the information, for the tabulations, all the things we're using those for, information that goes through those stars goes to Ruski. Any price, right? Absolutely any price. Good. I hope you're feeling that. Because the 19th is importante, and last time was great. This time, okay, I need you to get your sports gear on, get your boots on, be ready, okay? Because the legislators have told you it has to be us. Y'all keep saying, call your legislator, tell them we don't want this. And if that's all you can do, baby, go ahead, keep doing it. But I'm telling you, they told you to your face, you have to do it. So calling them, there's no manager, Nancy. There is no manager to call. There's no supervisor. There is no one. It is us. No one else is going to step in. For the first time, it has to be all y'all front and center, ready to get your hands dirty. It cannot be the marginalized communities front and center this time. For the first time, okay? I need y'all to really show up. I need y'all to do this because this is importante. Listen to me, okay? They told you that it's a coup. They told you you're not going to have to vote again. So them doing this thing where you've got Bannon running around talking about, oh yeah, we're going to find loopholes so he can run again for a third term. That is to buy time. Do you understand? That's a distraction. There will be no test. There's not going to be a vote. They're saying that so that you think you have a chance. If you think you have a chance, then you're going to stick your head in the sand and go, well, I'll just wait and I'll just vote in a few years. If you think that's an option, that's why they're saying it. It's not an option. They already told you where they're going to fix it so good. Right? They're going to keep them in there. Like I said, they're going to hook them up the stem cells and keep them in. Okay? They're going to pump the corpse for all it's worth. So, all right, don't fall for it. Oh, they're not going to leave an option to get out of this. They're going to hold on to power with an iron fist. So it is up to the people. The legislators have said it. Everyone has said it. Don't buy into any more of these time wasting techniques thinking that we're going to get to vote. We're going to get a chance. No. The chance is right now. This is the chance. This is what we got. Okay? Okay, good. So glad we had this chat.